Well, I'm kind of between fish right now, and I just wanted to touch on a subject real quick. Everybody's got their secret bait. Everybody's got their secret this or their secret that, and there's nothing secret about catfish. In the spring, they're hungry. In the summer they're hungry, and in the winter they're hungry. And the things that you do different during the different times of the year may be a little bit different. For instance, in the springtime, I normally fish a smaller bait. I still use cut bait. I don't usually do a whole lot of other different stuff. And the fish are in the spring, when the water hits about 48-50 degrees, they're starting to get real active. They're active year-round, but they're starting to get more active. And then when the temperature, and then that time of year, in that springtime, I tend to fish spots that are a little bit less current. Then as the water really warms up, it gets up to around 70 degrees. They're 70 degrees is the spawn mark on the temperature gauge. And from that 50 degree mark up to 70 degrees, these fish are going to be hanging out right off of reeds. They're going to be hanging off of brush and stuff like that. They're looking for places to spawn. The males are looking for nests, and females are just right, not far offshore from that. Then the spawn happens right around 70 degrees, and it doesn't happen all at once. It doesn't happen like crappie and perch and stuff like that. It just isn't, 3 days and they're done. Catfish tend to spawn over a longer period of time, and once those females spawn, the males stay on the nest and watch the nest, and the females go back out and eat. And right now, that's where we're at. We're in that 74 degree mark. A lot of these females have spawned, and they are looking for something to eat. The males are tucked in under the brush. They're tucked into holes. They're in rocks. And to be honest, they should be left alone right now. No matter what their size is. The males should be left alone so that they can take care of the babies. Give them a couple of weeks, and the males are going to leave the nest, and they're going to be out. And they are going to be hungry. Those fish are going to be a little more on the slender side, and I'm getting bit. Those fish are going to be a little more on the slender side, and they're going to be a little more dark in color. Their lips are going to be dark blue. I've got me a good fish on. I got to get some lube on this reel. And that's all going to happen within the next couple of weeks. It'll be by the end of July, the spawn will be done. The males will be off the nest, and they won't be protecting those fry anymore. And at that time, it's all right to take some. I don't mind taking a couple of fish here and there myself. I love eating catfish, but I also like them to spawn, because one fish can put out more eggs than I'll catch in my lifetime. So I like to give them a chance to spawn and take care of them young. Oh man, that fish is a fighter. But everybody's secrets, you know, right after the spawn and the males all go into the current, the females have been there for a couple of weeks. Everybody's catching fish. They catch them on worms, they catch them on crankbaits, they catch them on jigs, they catch them on spinners. It's not not a secret. It's not something that only that person knows. The fact is, the water temperature's nice and warm, the fish have spawned and they haven't eaten for a while. They're hungry as heck, and they literally will take anything. Grandpa's secret sauce that he spits on them, or whatever it is nothing more than the fact that the fish are just cooperating at that time. I've caught them trolling, I've caught them jigging, I've caught them, you name it. It's just the time of year we're in, and in the next, I would say in the next 2 weeks, it'll even get better and better. But remember, if you're fishing in that deep, heavy brush, if you're fishing in some real heavy stuff, and you bring out a big old daddy cat, and he's long and skinny, got some battle scars on him and dark colored lips, turn him loose, let him go back and take care of them fry. And in reality, any fish over 24 inches isn't worth eating anyway. They're spawners, and they should be treated such. They should be treated like they're valuable, and they are. They're valuable to our resource. Oh. I think I'm going to turn this camera off for a little bit.